You can sit with me. You like coffee, Cecilia?
Mm-hmm. Always has. Oh my God, this angle. Stop.
I know. So
It's unkind.
I can't wear this. My glasses are fogging up. You know that you've been lonely when you're at the pedicure place, not getting a pedicure,
Just hanging out with you, friends.
and you have on your pajamas and no shoes.
Because you want to be with
I
your
was
friends.
questioning going to your house looking like this. But her daughter Cecilia did lend me one Birkenstock. One very tiny, tiny Birkenstock. Well, I had promised my subscribers a video this morning, and then I got all wrapped up in some oxygen show.
What was it?
Well, it was scary on Serial, you know what. But it was, I thought it was like an hour. I started watching it
make
at
this
8.
one a little shorter?
It's 2 hours.
Cut the mid, your mid right here. That's all I can cut. You want a little bit more?
A little bit more.
You want them just to take, she
A
wants to be
little bit shorter.
declawed like a cat.
I like short toenails.
Why?
Meow.
I just do. Some people put toenail extensions on.
Shut up, they do not.
Do some people put on toenail extensions?
For long nail?
Yeah. See?
Do you have them?
No.
Some people do.
They put like a tip,
A tip
fake
on.
nail.
Do you do that here? You do. You might like that.
I would die.
What if I got tips? Toenail tips.
It is a
Not too
thing.
long. Just a little.
Why do y'all have on masks? Because we're supposed to wear them here. But I can't see out of my glasses. You like yours short too, no free edge.
Yes. No French petties. Sorry. They're now outlawed.
You know who loves a French?
I know.
You know?
Yes.
Who?
Mamie.
My mother. Long, long toenails with a French.
Good now, right now?
Yeah, better.
Fingers.
Thank you. Good.
I can have your coffee.
You just drank half the coffee?
Celia's going to be jacked up on coffee.
What's our plan today?
We are going to pack for camp.
Pack for camp. Tomorrow we're going to Camp Trinity.
And the beach.
And the beach. You're going to Hatteras tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Beach. And what else? Y'all been on a mission trip. You've been on a mission trip this week. Cecilia and I got left at home.
Boat, maybe.
You what?
Maybe boat.
Oh, you're going to go on the boat today?
She wants to.
It looks like a good day to go on the boat. Little Thomas is getting home. Tell us about this mission trip, because I told my subscribers this morning that Russell would come on, but he was asleep.
The mission trip, our church has been going for maybe 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So you didn't go as a teenager?
No, I did not. The first time I went, I was a chaperone.
Uh-huh. Before you were even married, right?
Yep. And this is my third time as a chaperone.
Uh-huh.
And it's a mountain ridge that some gentleman had a vision that people would come there to serve the neighbors of Madison County. And
North Carolina.
yeah, and so last year we were supposed to go to one work site, but the homeowner has to be there to, like, you know, give you permission to start the work.
Mm-hmm.
And the homeowner was not there.
Hi, how are you?
All right, I called about the pedicure.
Okay.
So
You wait for us a little bit, okay, honey?
So that's how you ended up in that other work site
so
last year.
we ended up at this family house that had a fire in their electric panel a couple months before we got there. And she might be on your video. They watch.
They watch.
And anyway, no, we don't need to share any names because it's just not important.
Mm-hmm.
And so last year we helped to rebuild a wall to remount the electric panel.
Oh.
And then, as luck would have it, or poor luck, on March the 7th of this year, they used a wood stove to heat. It was an old house. It was a multi-generation family home. And yes, thank you. A wood spark burned the house all the way to the ground.
Were they in there when it happened?
Yes, they were all home. It was 7 a.m.
With the granddaughter?
The granddaughter woke up first, and she woke her mom and grandmother and aunt were all there. And they all got out. They all spent a good bit of time in the hospital, in ICU. One of them had significant burns, but they are okay. And they have been given a house trailer that was moved onto the same home site. And so our job this week was to paint, and we replaced flooring and helped refresh it a bit for them to move into, hopefully in the next month or so.
And now you and my husband were on the same work team.
Yes, Thomas and I were on the same work team with 6 youth.
6 youth.
And we got a ton of work done. And one thing that was, I thought, particularly cool, they remembered us obviously from last year. I've sort of kept in touch with the matriarch all year long. And when she knew, I didn't tell her that we were coming. I just didn't, because things change. And we got to the work site, and it's up this, gravel road deep in the mountains of North Carolina. And you don't really see cars. It's kind of a dead end. You don't see cars passing. So we were inside the house, and I heard a car come up, and I looked out, and the doors flung open, and they were yelling our names.
Oh.
Yeah, and they said, "We heard you were here, and we had to come back and see you." And we invited them to come to the camp and have dinner with us later in the week. So we had a short little visit, a little reunion, and we talked about how grateful we were to be able to come back to someone with whom we had a relationship, because that doesn't usually happen.
Right.
There's usually, little projects that you can complete in your week there. Well, the next morning, I heard an engine again, and they showed up again and said they wanted help.
Oh.
Which was really sweet. They came in their paint clothes, and they got right in there with us, and really helped a bunch. So it was fun. That makes it feel like a hand up, up when the person is investing time with you. So that was awesome. And then they ended up coming. We invited them for dinner the next night, so we sort of saw them a bunch. But they went to the music show with us in downtown. No, they didn't come that night.
Now let's talk about the other parts of the mission trip. What else did you do? Where did you sleep?
So we tent camped. So that the camp has a girls' cabin and a boys' cabin, but they're kind of open air, right? So if you were a mouse living on a hill, or a spider, or a critter, you would like to find a nice shelter, right? So
she knows sleep in the cabin is what she's about to say.
Sleep in the cabin.
So you slept in the tent. Last year you and I shared a tent together.
And next year we're going to share a tent, right?
That sounds fun.
Are you going next year?
Where?
To Glory Ridge. It's a yes or no.
Oh, I don't know. What's the date?
Well, it's far enough in advance you could work around it. Will you be there with me? Will you please?
Why don't you go, Adrienne, when your husband goes on the mission trip?
Well, she had some important work to do this
I don't know,
week.
Joyce. Why don't you ask yourself questions? Have you exercised this morning?
It's a legit question.
They're asking why I didn't go with Thomas. Because not everybody can go. We have a small person with autism who has to be taken care of.
Who happened to be at the beach.
Shh. Mind your own business.
Are you going next year? With
We
me?
take turns. Next year, I'm going to go.
Oh, just got the commitment.
But I can't, it's a lot of activity. The mission part is fine. But then our delightful youth leader, who I love, likes you to stay up till like midnight. I am tired. Were you tired?
Last night, I was so tired. It hurt. Like, I felt ill. Like, even my tired was tired.
And then she blamed me for feeling tired
Yeah.
because I said, I can't go again. I was too tired. She goes, now you're making me think I'm tired.
Well, last year, I don't remember feeling so tired, but this time, and I tell you what is hard,
Yeah, I had to
is to
watch.
be that tired and then have a 6 hour drive if you don't stop at all, which turns into, 7 hours.
Yeah.
That is tired. But
And last year you ran out of gas.
30 minutes from home. I had like calculated the miles and figured I could make it, and I was wrong.
She's no good at math.
Where were you?
Williamston, I ran out of gas last year.
Oh, and Miles saved.
Anyway, we got saved. We have a lot of cars, but yes, we
Who
did lots
saved
of
you?
things. I just remember Gary was in the car. You told. Oh my God! I called you.
Who did? What did I
You
do?
told me I called you to save me last year, and like sometime, like 6 months later, you admitted that you lied about your position so you didn't have to deal with it.
I was too tired.
Yes, you're like I have to tell you something. You remember when you called and told me you run out of gas, and I told you I was already ahead of you? I wasn't. I just couldn't deal with it. I knew somebody else would help.
So true. And I might have had a child in the car with her. I just could not deal with it. I was too tired. And I knew she'd call somebody else and they would stop. Anti-fog spray helps with the glasses. Are my
That's
glasses
a good
foggy?
friend.
I'll take them off.
Do I look
I
like
should.
I have a disease
No,
with this?
I like that color.
You do?
It's like sort of
Mortgage?
morgue. Like your feet are in a morgue.
Oh, that feels so good. Oh. Oh, so good.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so we have fellowship at night. And lots of other work sites. One sweet lady cooked for her crew every day a hot meal and invited them to sit at her table.
One sweet lady. Oh, cooked them a lunch every day?
Yep, a hot lunch every day.
That was nice.
One team worked at the animal shelter.
I did that last week. Last year. That was fun. Or I did one day of pet clinic.
No, they didn't come in with a pet. And then another team helped a disabled veteran
Oh,
with a new porch. And I think everybody had a connection with their, we call them neighbors this year. And it was really great. It was special.
oh, that was nice. And y'all went whitewater rafting?
Oh, we did whitewater rafting.
And I heard the
We-
water was high this year, right?
Yep.
So,
I happened on the same raft.
you want manicure too?
Do you have time?
Yeah, because I see it's time, but my lion not come.
Yeah, if you have time, I'll take a manicure too.
Yeah. I call her. It's she not come. I take for you.
Okay.
I want y'all to practice something for me. I want y'all to practice not asking questions. Just sit and be. No questions.
I'll call you back.
Oh, I'm gonna start moaning. I mean, this is good.
I need to go to the grocery store. I wish I had on shoes.
You can take my shoes.
Oh, do I have money? Oh, I do have money. Celia, we could go to the grocery store.
Can
I hope I don't
idea.
see anybody in there. I don't have on a bra.
It's okay. You want mine?
you can take her shoe and
Yeah.
her is
Oh, you'll give me pretend shoes?
No, you can wear mine, and
Okay.
I'll take the pretends.
Here, these are the shoes I was wearing. A shoe. Celia stared a shoe.
Y'all can go to the grocery store and bring me back some cash. 'Cause it's gonna up. How
Well,
much
I
is-
can't get you cash because I don't have my card.
Well, you can get it with your phone.
No, you cannot. This is why the lady at Food Line last week
You can't get
had
cash
to
back.
No, not with your phone. Not with your phone credit card.
If it works, you can. I've done it.
Well, that is true. I did have a problem. My card was, but now I
I don't
can't.
need any shoes on. None. No.
You done?
Yeah. I'm gonna get my fingers done while y'all go to the grocery store.
Maybe we should go away. Oh, that sounds so sad. Okay, go away. I don't know if I want your bra.
I'm just kidding. I'm not giving you my bra.
We want to know about the mask. The mask is a real, I mean,
It's a company policy for Michelle now.
yeah, it's a rule for the Michelle Nails. They have you wear a mask. That's it. That's the rule.
We follow it.
It's just fine. If it's their rule, we just do it. It's amazing that you can do that. And if you don't want to wear a mask, then you don't have to come in. Why didn't the hairdresser do your roots? Now you're not practicing, Susan, not asking questions. And she did do my roots, didn't she? Does it look like she needs to do my roots?
No.
No, it does not. That's a question. Y'all are addicted. Celia, what do you need from the grocery store?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Except to get this mask off.
Except to take the mask off. Okay, Cecilia and I are going to the grocery store. I'm going to go in there and find something that we can have for dinner. Grocery pickup. I don't ever do that. I hope we don't see anybody in there, Cecilia. Do people go to the grocery store on Saturday morning?
No.
I bet they do. That's probably when the whole world goes. Subscribers, when we get home, Russell's going to give you a workup of the mission trip. Or we'll wait for all the people to get home. Goodbye.